G5Jefftv. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. We got the VP of Operations back at it a second time. VP Shane, what's going on, bro?
Everything's all good.
WBC has announced Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell, title eliminator. Winner gets Devin Haney. Now, when I first heard about it, Shane, I was kind of shocked because Devin Haney has a lot of pull. He has a lot of pull for somebody that hasn't beat anybody. And I'm a Devin Haney fan. Don't get it twisted. I'm a Devin Haney fan, but he's a two-time 135-pound champion of the world and has never fought for the title. That just goes to show you how crazy the WBC is. But anyway, he was supposed to fight Javier Fortuna. That fell through. He was supposed to fight Luke Campbell. That fell through. Fortuna and Campbell were supposed to fight each other. That fell through. And now Devin Haney is all by himself. So, Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell. My question to you, Shane, is do you think Ryan Garcia can handle Luke Campbell?
I mean, you spoke about all the fights that fell through. We're both betting men. I'd probably put money on this fight. This fight falling through as well. I don't see the fight happening, to be honest. Purely and simply because I don't think the reward matches. The reward matches the risk for Ryan Garcia. This is a big step up for Ryan Garcia. We know Luke Campbell he's not afraid of taking certain fights. He's fought Linares, fought Lomachenko, so he's been in the deep end. Even though he's lost, he's been in the deep end. Whereas Ryan Garcia, he's been playing swimming with the kids. Like he's been in the kiddie pool. Like he ain't really been in the. He hasn't really had the acid test that the other fighters that Luke Campbell had. With that being said, if I'm saying the fight does win, I think Ryan Garcia has the everything. But the problem with Luke Campbell is Luke Campbell's shown on several occasions that he can win rounds. He can afford fighters trouble. Luke Campbell's issue, when fighters make adjustments, he doesn't have another style or another gear to go to ground out a win or get a win on the cards. I mean, the Linares fight was close. I still gave it to Linares, and Lomachenko, took him. He conclusively beat him. Me personally, I don't know if Ryan Garcia has enough pedigree to determine, because he has style, he has skills, he has speed, but he doesn't have. I don't know if he has enough pedigree to see when something's going wrong, because the fight ain't gonna go all. It didn't go all his way for Lomachenko. It didn't go all the way for Linares. So the fight isn't going to go all his way. So when it starts to go a bit shaky, does he have enough pedigree to change? And to me, that's a question mark. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say I don't know. That's his biggest issue.
So you're not sure who will win the fight?
I mean, it's a good fight. It is a very good fight. And as a betting man, I probably put money on Garcia, because I feel like Garcia would probably win the fight on points, but not conclusively. I think he'll probably win the fight because he's a fan favorite, and he's probably gonna be the A side. But I don't feel like he'll conclusively win the fight. I can't put hand on heart and say that he outboxes Luke Campbell. I can't say it. And I definitely don't think he bullied him.
Yeah, it's a good fight. It's a good fight. I think they're moving Ryan Garcia along pretty quickly, to be honest with you. I think they're just trying to find out what they have in them. I think Luke Campbell is a really, really good step up. It'll be the biggest fight of his career, clearly. Who would I take in that fight, to be honest with you? Depends on where. I mean, if it's in the UK and you know that they gonna give out a big bag of money for that fight. If that fight's in the UK, that's a 50-50 fight. That's a 50-50 fight if it's in the UK. For sure,
And if
because
there's fans as well, there's fans. It could all be 55, 45 if there's
yeah,
fans.
I really think it could be a 50-50 fight if it's in the UK. I think Luke Campbell will be heavily motivated. I think coming in the boxing, judging is always an issue. And I think Ryan Garcia would have to be completely disciplined. You know what I'm saying? He had to be completely disciplined to win that fight on points. I don't see him stopping Luke Campbell. Some people don't think he got dog in him. I disagree with that. I'm talking about people in the States. Some people in the States think he don't have a dog in him. I think he does. I think he would give
I
Ryan
feel
Garcia
like
some real good work.
the reason why people say that is because how he lost to Lomachenko. He was causing Lomachenko a lot of issues early. Then Lomachenko started to step up the pace, and then he just faded away. But what people don't realize is, I don't think it's about dog. I just don't think he has enough strings to his bow. I don't think he has enough. He's not. He's very one-dimensional. So if you have one trick, you can't really question someone's heart if they don't go to plan B, if they don't have plan B. You see my
Yeah,
point? And that's it. He doesn't have a plan B. Maybe if he had a plan B, he might have used it, but he doesn't have it.
that's a great point because people, I don't question Deontay Wilder's heart, but he a one-trick pony. You know what I'm saying? He's a one-trick pony. Just because somebody don't have a lot of tools in the toolbox don't mean they don't have heart or they don't have dog in them. The ones that have the ones that are one-trick ponies, they the ones that have the most dog in them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They have the dog in them, and then whatever their one skill is. You know what I'm saying? I think Luke Campbell, he got a shot. He got a shot. I would say Ryan Garcia probably be what, about a 3-1 favorite, 4-1.
I mean, it'd be good betting odds. It'd be definitely good
That'd be
betting
great
odds.
bet, Nas. Bet with G5Jefftv. You know I'm jumping on that. If it's 4 or 5-1, yeah, I'm taking Luke Campbell. Ryan Garcia's never been through anything in his life inside of the ring. He's had one fight where he went, I don't know if it was 8 rounds or 10 rounds, but I'm not gonna say he had a difficult time, but the guy wasn't going away. He wasn't going anywhere. That fight was on Facebook. It was years ago. Fight was on Facebook, and it was a tough fight for him. Like, the guy just wasn't giving him what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? That's the closest I've seen Ryan Garcia go through anything, in a fight. But Ryan Garcia, I mean, they putting big names up with his name, and it's crazy. Like, if he beats Luke Campbell, like, Ryan Garcia resume would be officially better than Tank's.
It'd be better than Tanks. It'd be better than Haney's. It'd be better than both of those dudes.
It'd be better than Tank's and Haney's.
But you know what? I think Teofimo Lopez set a standard because Teofimo Lopez went and just knocked out Comey. So he set a standard that you guys, all of those youngsters that are coming up, you have to, what's the word? You have to be hitting that caliber in terms of your opponents. Your opponents have to be on that level because he's knocking on the door. You can't be saying you're young and you're growing when someone the same age as you or around the same age bracket as you just won the world title against a legitimate world champion.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's important for the likes of Tank, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia to look at and go, Teofimo's about to fight Lomachenko. He just fought Comey. So
setting the bar.
Exactly, he's setting the bar to a high standard. Mm-hmm. So really and truly, you can't be fighting below par fighter. You can't be fighting fighters that
Teofimo got a shot. Teofimo got a shot in that fight.
Exactly.
He definitely got a shot in that fight. Lomachenko will probably be a 2-3-1 favorite. I would take Teofimo in a bet.
You got to me, I feel like you got to look at Luke Campbell in comparison to. Do I feel like Ryan Gar it's a big step up for Ryan Garcia? Yes, but the problem is once he fights Luke Campbell, there's no going back. See my
Facts.
point? Once he fights Luke Campbell,
100%
is
correct.
Luke Campbell, Devin Haney, and then that's it. You
And
because
then you got
TFC,
guys from 130 that's coming up to 135. Burchelt just fought
exactly.
at 135.
You,
Gary Russell's
you
been talking
got
about going to 135. 135 gonna be a kill zone.
exactly. You got to look at it like this. Teofimo's fighting Lomachenko because he made his bed. Now he has to sleep in that bed that he's made. Ryan Garcia is about to make a step up. Once he makes that step up, there is no stepping back. That's why Tank Davis is in the situation he's in right now because he fought Pedraza. After fighting Pedraza, he took a step down, and everybody after that fight has been a steady regression. So his career has gone in that direction.
Yeah, that's 100% true. And to add this statement on with Tank, I think that Mayweather Promotions is actually, I think they actually want Tank to fight at 130 because it's less killers at 130. 135, he's not going to be able to survive at 135. It's too much talent. It's too much talent. You can't hide him. You can hide him longer at 130. I think that's why they taking the Santa Cruz fight. But that's off topic. That's another video. But Luke Campbell, Ryan Garcia, I think that's a
Let me
great
ask you,
matchup.
what do you think? What ways in the ways you've seen Luke Campbell fight and the way you've seen Ryan Garcia fight? Because we've been speaking a lot about Ryan Garcia. What ways do you think Luke Campbell can exploit against Ryan Garcia?
Um, I think it's I think stamina. I think he has to come in the best shape of his life. The times Luke Campbell was lost, he's always done well early, and he fades. I think he's the type of person that can't fight tired. All his technical ability, all his, everything he brings to the table goes out the window when he's tired. You know what I'm saying? I think conditioning is going to be the most important thing because if you can give Lomachenko trouble early in a fight, you're a good fighter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a good fighter. Like, Luke Campbell's a quality fighter. I think it's the conditioning because I think what he did with Lomachenko in the first couple of rounds, I think he could do with Ryan Garcia. He just needs to do it longer.
Yeah,
He needs to
definitely,
do it
definitely.
longer. It's like Luke Campbell's a front runner. He's a front runner. But we don't know if Ryan Garcia is a front runner. He could be a front runner too. So I'm like, if he comes in shape and really mash the gas on Ryan Garcia, we're
Yeah,
going to find out a lot about Ryan Garcia. I think it's his conditioning. I don't think he can do anything skill-wise. I mean, Ryan Garcia is the more skilled, physically gifted fighter. So I think he just have to make it a rough fight for Ryan Garcia, but give
say that.
himself enough space to work as well.
Say he's more skilled. I would say that to a certain degree. He's more gifted. I personally feel like, from what I've seen, I feel like he's a thinking fighter. Got a very good temperament, um, Luke Campbell, and because of that, I feel like if he was able to win rounds early, like he done against Lomachenko, because Lomachenko, no matter what anything, Lomachenko had to make an adjustment to take over that fight.
Correct. Correct.
If he puts Ryan Garcia in that position, can you hand on heart tell me that Ryan Garcia has the ability to make the adjustment? That's my question.
That's why it'll be a 50-50 fight. If Luke Campbell comes in shape and he mash on the gas in the first 6 rounds, it's a 50-50 fight. If Luke Campbell can get into round 7 of that fight and it's 3-3 or 4-2 his way, he got a shot. Because Ryan Garcia, he's never been pushed. You can see all the physical talent in the world, but how do you fight when the back is against the wall, and how do you fight when you're tired? We don't know neither one of those things when it comes down to Ryan Garcia.
How
We
do you
do
fight when you
know.
think you're? How do you fight when you think you're losing?
Yeah, I mean, we know what happens with Luke Campbell, but we're saying if he comes in tip-top shape, If he comes in tip-top shape and does not fade, not as bad. I feel like Luke Campbell just don't take a round off. I feel like
Yeah,
in the middle of the fight, he needs to take a round off, and the elite fighters, they find a round to take off. You know what I'm saying? To get their second win. Luke Campbell, I don't think he knows how to do that. He's been in the ring so long. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, some fighters even. Sugar Ray Leonard used to do this. He used to take 2 minutes off and then just fight for the last minute, and then just
Shit.
win the last minute of the round, so it
Man,
looks like he won the round. Like,
my favorite
there's
fighter of
different
all
tricks to the
time is
trade.
James Toney, and he took about 2 minutes and 15 seconds off every round. You know what I mean? And that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's a skill as well. You know what I mean? You got to know how to get your rest inside of the ring. But yeah, that's a great matchup. Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell. We're gonna talk more about that in the future. But who knows if that fight happens? Like you said, Shane, just because the WBC, just because they order something doesn't mean it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So if it happens, that's great. If not, hopefully both of those guys will be in competitive matchups. But we're gonna leave it there.